Today we are up 2-0 to the Phoenix Suns, but hopefully the Golden State Warriors won't be that challenging. I feel like we're gonna lose to the Golden State Warriors, man, because they got Steph Curry, they got Klay Thompson, they really good shooters, but you know they always pass the ball to Draymond Green in the paint, and then always get fouled out and stuff. So we gotta have a process to where we can't get like fouls on the other team, so they can go to the free throw line and tie the ball game up. So hopefully we can like win. So probably when I come back from my grandmother's house, I could probably get back on track. Cause I know I got a little bit more time. So probably in the morning, I get paid on the 1st. So hopefully when I come back from my grandmother's house, I can get the Roku TV and a PlayStation 4. Hopefully, I gotta pay my rent first, though. I do have to pay my rent. I ain't gonna lie, I have to pay my rent. Hopefully nobody get the Roku TV.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show. And coming up for you shortly, it is the Los Angeles Lakers in action against the Phoenix Suns here at their home. Well, for the Suns, staggered after a resounding Game 2 loss, they'll try to regain their confidence and reclaim some momentum here in this vital Game 3. When you're entering a borderline must-win game, if you're the coach of this team, I'll give you a best coach. Well, I'm going to bring it in, guys, bring it in. So listen, we can't change anything that we've done. We've gotten here for a reason. There's no reason to change what you've done. Let's go! You're good enough. You're good enough. Right now. Play. Right now. Right here. Right now. You could be anywhere in the world. But you're right here. But you're right here. Well, I'm an assistant coach. Maybe this team needs a little pressure. Play without urgency is that put them in this situation. Maybe pressure can get them out of it. Ready, let's go. 1, 2, 3, team. And a little behind-the-scenes action. The team preparing for perhaps its biggest game of the season so far. Right here on 2K Sports. A beautiful day as it usually is here in Phoenix. Such a dramatic setting here in the Arizona desert. Hello everyone, welcome to Game 3 of this Western Conference first round series. 2-0 so far. We'll see if the home court advantage holds sway. In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Suns against the Los Angeles Lakers. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And now the Lakers starting group. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Kyle Kuzma and it's Harris in at the point. And for Phoenix, we've got Kelly Oubre. Tyler Johnson is out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Ayton and Diallo in at the 4 spot. Win the tip. Green with the ball. Over Booker. Green, no one.
Well, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shot.
And here's Los Angeles. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
I like their aggressiveness. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
Johnson finds Diallo and stolen by Harris. LeBron outside. And LeBron throws it down.
LeBron being shifty on that play, outstanding at going right to the rack with that size, strength, and speed.
So it's Phoenix now. It's a 5-point game. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you. Let's start with Coach Monty Williams.
Los Angeles will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Nice shot by Harris.
In this offense and in this structure, there's going to be opportunities to get a lot more assists for Cousins.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Shot hit by Young.
Finally, after all those plays, someone comes through for them.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
That one goes. Count it.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Johnson, the pass to Booker. Now Ayton. High, arcing shot. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Green.
They're searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And not hard to see why they are giving us points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now here's Johnson. First quarter basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Green against Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cousins pulls it in. Lakers leading by 9. James finds Harris to the paint. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. The pass to Cousins. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Cousins has got 5 now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Diallo. Booker outside. Johnson outside. Looking to end the run. Phoenix, no good that time either. Lakers have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. And Kuzma slams it in.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
How good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, just dominating, controlling that spot.
Here's Booker. After the basketball, Los Angeles. Oubre, good.
Hit layoff Oubre that far. He's going to take advantage of that separation.
From deep, James. They get it again. They kick it out to Green. There's the triple. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat grade. They're missing shots left and right. They're just not playing their best. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for DeAndre. Frank Kaminsky comes in for Diallo. Bridges, he's checked in for Oubre. And Zitron Moore checking in for Jackson. A good substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Cousins. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for LeBron. Ethan Brent, he's checked in for Danny Green. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Harris.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Now here's Booker. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. And here's Bradley from 3. Caldwell-Pope kicks to Bradley. Pass to Kuzma. Over in the corner, Caldwell-Pope trains it from beyond the arc. Caldwell Pope's got 6 points.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Passes it to Bridges. 56 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Booker in the corner. Big shot on the way. Second chance effort. And the basket by Kaminsky.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And here's Bradley from 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by Rondo.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Count it.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Suns trail by 19. Booker outside. From deep three-point range.
And a good defender, the wingspan and timing Rondo has on defense sometimes can be disruptive.
And so is the Los Angeles Lakers, taking a 19-point lead into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Coming in high, and they were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
He just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Here's Booker. So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. And it's Bradley at the 3 spot. Here's the pass to Kuzma. Over Kaminsky. And the Lakers take on 2 more.
And when you give Kuzma that shot, he is going to let it fly. He is so confident in his mid-range.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Here's Kaminsky. Booker against Rondo. In the corner, it's Bridges. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Booker finds Kaminsky. Here's Baines. On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Rondo. Back at 4. Good on the bucket. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
I respect the level of concentration from Devin Booker on that shot. Even when he gets bodied up a little bit, the balance stays there.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And more kicks to Bridges. Here's Baines. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. That's the 3-5. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Whether things are good, bad, or different, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. James comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Danny Green, he's checked in for Avery Brown. And Harris subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And it's Cousins. That time on the assist from Harris. Harris has got his third assist on the night. The Suns have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Pass to Johnson. Pass to Miller. First shot, first basket. He is on the block fast.
Johnson could be a very effective combo guard when he sees the floor and fires passes like that to his teammates.
Buries the long-range jumper.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Passes it to Miller. Here's Bridges. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Fearlessness from Johnson. You hear about it all the time. He's just not bashful about being physical down there on the inside amongst the Timbers.
The Suns shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
So a guy goes undrafted and then signs a 4-year, $50 million deal. Tyler Johnson has worked very hard for everything that he's got.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. From deep, Green. They grab their own miss. Here's Cousins. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Ayton.
Cousins is just so difficult to handle. Skills aside, he still has that incredible size where he could draw fouls.
First trip to the line for him here. First one falls for.
There's just no question about Boogie Cousins and how elite he is as a talent in this league, especially at his position. A bruising, powerful center who can do just about everything you want offensively.
And Cousins drops them both. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Now the pass to Miller. Oubre with it. James covers. Phoenix no good that time either.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pass to Melly. Now Oubre to the inside. Ayton. That's in. And he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Bridges. Suns moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Johnson outside. That shot off. Some solid defense from Harris. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Mellon. Here's Oubre. And the got his second bucket of the night.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
LeBron can't get it to go.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. The important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Johnson over to help, and here's Harris from the arc. Hands it from downtown. Harris has got his third basket of the night.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Clearly a foul.
The Suns shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2. And that one falls for Bridges. So both teams making some changes here. And good on the second, so it makes them both.
And working, getting themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And here's Bradley from 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Harris against Booker. Inside. Kick out to Moore. Lands the shot with nobody near it. Moore's got his first bucket of the night.
Moore just recognizing he had a little more space, if you will.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Oh, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Booker up top, guarded by Harris. Now Booker from deep. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Contavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important is that?
That is important, man. We got to keep them on the glass. We can't get them taking shot at us. We got to offensive rebound too well. Get up second chance at the basket. Just work hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building is where the action is happening. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Penny the Jet Smith. Looking at the Lakers, we're only 2.5 games into this series, but it's already looking like they've booked their place in the next round. Up 2 games to none with a huge lead tonight. They are in the driver's seat. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, they just about ran their offense to perfection. They powered the ball inside, and the entry feeds were on time and on the money. It was a clinic to watch. The second half is going to be no contest if they keep getting shots 8 feet in.
Chad, what do you think about Phoenix?
They relied way too heavily on the three-point shot in the first half. Their long-range game was off. They were off. But they still settled for the outside shots. They're going to put more pressure on the defense by pounding it inside and attacking the basket.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. Contavious Caldwell Pope really making a difference here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all filled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for the Suns, Diallo is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Johnson, and it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. For Phoenix, they've hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. 2 shots. The first one falls. So Johnson hits 2 of them. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Lakers. Launches a 3. LeBron shot is off. The Suns shooting at a decent 44% clip here. It's stolen by Harris. And now Harris running the floor all by himself. And slammed up by Harris.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into easy points.
And it's the Suns with the ball after the basket by Los Angeles. Up top, Diallo. Guarded by Kuzma. No good for Booker.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
James wide open. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 6 assists here tonight. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. The pass to Diallo. Kicks it to Oubre. Pass to Booker. Beyond the arc. He'll hit that one. And it's the Lakers the other way.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Well, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Booker. He's got 7. Trying to break that ice cold streak. Green with the block.
Well, if you're going to make that offensive move, it's important to know where Danny Green is. One of the better shot blocking guards you're going to find.
On the way, Harris. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Kuzma. Harris passes to Cousins. Over Ayton. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Harris. And that's 11 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
Cousins, it's not a secret. Offensively, such a powerhouse. Superb job there at cashing in from a sweet spot on the floor.
Now here's Diallo. The feed now to Ayton. Shoots over Cousins. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left their offense in the locker room.
This is what Green brings to the offense, the unwavering confidence to rise up and hit threes.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Diallo, guarded by Kuzma. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Johnson. Some solid defense from Harris.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Kuzma. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. Kuzma's got 8.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball and he's letting it go.
Diallo finds Oubre. Pass to Ayton. They need this. And the officials call traveling violations.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Phoenix. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Rondo's checked in. With 3, Harris, they get it back. LeBron outside, back to Rondo. Over Booker. And again, the Lakers, no good. The Suns have gone 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half start. Here's Johnson. He kicks to Ayton. Booker in the corner. 17-foot shot on the way. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Los Angeles, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. The shot by Rondo is no good. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. On the wing, Johnson. Sweet little floater. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
The team might want to wake up to that Tyler Johnson floater. He puts that up there just with the right amount of touch to get it to go.
Rondo gets the bucket. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Johnson surveying the floor. Booker against Harris. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins.
So important for Cousins to continue to develop that defensive awareness. I like to see him showing off some of that shot blocking ability.
And the Lakers with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for James. And Bradley subbed in for Harris. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Just 5 on the clock. Passes it to Melly. Over Bradley. And again, it's the Suns missing. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now.
That's a really nice play set because Avery Bradley's shot selection is feet set, catch and shoot, scores.
Now here's Moore. The pass to Melly. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. He feeds it to Booker. Here's Kaminsky. Rebound the Lakers. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Rondo dishes to McGee. Can't get the ball.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And so it's Los Angeles with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We come back right after this. NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. Taking a look at the Lakers. Jared Dudley out there with JaVale McGee. That's Rajon Rondo. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Caldwell-Pope in at the 3.
Although he's a bit smaller, Rondo knows he's got to outthink guys on the interior, and that time drew the contact.
Shoot 2.
gets motivated, and we've seen that now for a good stretch, he's as valuable as it gets.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. McGee the pass to Dudley. Outside Bradley. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Clock at 6. Here's McGee. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Now here's Moore. Knocked away. Rondo with the steal. And now here's Rondo, the fast break opportunity. And he finished it off with the lane.
Great execution in the transition game. You can count on Rondo to run the break and find a way to capitalize.
And Moore kicks to Carter. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Back to Moore. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock.
Nice job getting it done in the paint. Moore playing a little bit fearless there and showing some good energy on the attack.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. McGee inside. Kaminsky's there. The shot's good from the D.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Here's Melly. Kicks it to Kaminsky. Shoots over Dudley. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Elbow. 2.
Your serve, Frank Kaminsky. 2 shots. And the first one at the line is good. And the Lakers with some changes. Troy Daniels comes in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Rajon Rondo. Both good from the line that time.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Three-pointer, Daniels. Rebound by the Suns. Here's Moore. Got a piece of it. And here's Bradley. Here's Caruso. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul.
Well, that's a good job by Avery Bradley recognizing that he had an open teammate and get it to him in a good position.
And Phoenix making a change here. Johnson's checked in. The Suns shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Ball stolen. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
Capitalizing on the era, grinding out points. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
Here's Jerome. Carter outside. Swiped away. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Dudley's shot is good. Dudley's got his first 2 points of the night.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
The line for your Suns. Johnson. Taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Last on the first.
And that one falls for Johnson. Bridges is checked in for more. The Lakers also with a sub. Quinn Cook's checked in for Bradley. That one misses.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here is Cook. Shoots from the baseline. Again, Los Angeles.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Jerome. Johnson outside. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Bridges. Rebounded by Dudley. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Daniels. Phoenix grabs the miss. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Bridges, no one around him. That one a little long.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Now here is Carter. A nice shot by Melly.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Cook gets to Daniels. Puts it up. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Daniels has got his first points of the game. 1:27 left in the fourth.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jay.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Shooting for Phoenix. Jerome. 2 shots.
That one is off. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the Lakers. No good at the strike this time. Second misses also. Los Angeles has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Good.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Now here's Carter. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good, the finish was better.
Here's Cousins. Count it, good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Here's Melly following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins, and it's good, 2 points.
At this point, they're just trying to get back and see. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Pass to Jerome. And it takes him for the layup off a very nice field.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
This victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Got a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. DeMarcus, great movement and great passing from you out of the post. Was that a focus tonight?
Yeah, that's something Coach been telling me to do. Some of my teammates as well. Just go out there and set the tempo. And if I start sharing about the team, I'm going to follow behind the team.
Yeah, they follow your lead in every way. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for being with us. We'll see you later.
Alright, so basically we got 3. The Los Angeles Lakers got 3. Golden State got 2. Portland just came back with 1. Rockets got 2. Jazz just tied the ball game with 1. Clippers got 2. Spurs got 1. They tied the ball game up. Milwaukee got 3. Detroit Pistons got 1. Boston got 2. Brooklyn Nets got 0. Toronto Raptors got 3 to Brooklyn 0. Philadelphia got 2. Indianapolis got 1. So yeah, man, we're on to the next round. But if y'all enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna post this every day, every week, whenever I have free time. And yeah, man, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe.